coming up here saying how they really didn't know what to say and how it doesn't really feel like the right time they just really can't put how they feel into words. But when is there really a good time to say goodbye to the people you love? So it's true. It's never going to be easy, and we're probably never going to have the right words to have the right words to formulate how we feel. But I'll give it a try. And most of you know me as a pretty honest person. Like I pretty much say how it is, so I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. And what I'm saying here is completely the truth. And I'm not BSing you guys because this is completely the truth. So I just want to put that out there. So like Nick, like Abu, like Bashoy, like everyone, I really didn't know what to say. And as I was driving here, like Nick, I was like, I really don't know what to say. And I told Mr. Gem, he was like, intimidating me. He was like, do you know what you're gonna say in your speech? I was like, not really, no, I don't. And he's like, what, you don't know? But I really didn't know, because people come up here and talk about their memories, talk about how JSA impacted their lives, and talk about the friends they made, and that is all true for me, completely true. I really wanted to give a good message and have something a little bit different to say. But it's hard to come up with one inspirational quote or one tip of advice that is gonna hit everyone and make it something really universal that everyone can relate to, because it's hard to get through to everyone. But I came up with something. Oh, and most of the juniors probably already know. Most of the juniors probably already had this great path, what their goals are for JSA. So that's great for you guys, and I'm so proud of you all. But I basically want to address the underclassmen and give you some pieces of advice that I thought of myself, and you could use in JSA, obviously, but you could also use in your life, because JSA has really impacted my life and taught me a lot of things, so you could use these inside and out. So number one, I said, make great friends from different schools, but also don't forget the old. I started freshman year, I don't want to really explain my whole story, but I started freshman year with two of my girlfriends who really weren't involved. We were all just doing it for activity sheet, who wasn't at the time. And I was kind of held back by them, because they didn't really want to go on the overnight things, and I didn't know who I was going to room with. Stupid, but I was like, I don't know who I'm going to room with, so I won't do anything with it. But little by little, I started making new friends, and I made friends with Kush, and I made friends with Abu, and I made friends with Bashoy and Nick and all of them. And it's weird, because without this organization, they're some of my closest friends, and without it, I wouldn't have felt comfortable here, and I wouldn't have got to meet different people outside of my little clique that I had. So that's really refreshing and new, and it's just it's different from other high school kids who go through with the same friends. And yeah, they didn't have acquaintances here and there, but because of this club, I really did meet a special group of people. But with that special group of people, meet some new people too. Because yeah, I've been with them all 4 years and they're great and everything, but really meet some new people, because there's some people out there that are from different schools, have different backgrounds, culturally, economically, etc., that can really teach you some new things, and you can honestly make a great friend out of some of those people. So go up to people and say hi. Don't be, closed off. Be friendly. Everyone likes a friend. Everyone likes someone with a smile on their face. And that brings me to number two. Some of the lessons that you learn in life are outside of the classroom. And I've learned so much in Z's class, Mr. Gem's class, but honestly, JSA isn't something you could put into a classroom setting. And I know you want to do the classroom JSA thing, but the conventions you go to and everything, and not even the conventions, just sitting talking to people and talking at the dinners and everything and learning about different things. And there's some things that I learned about Mr. Gavel, Ms. Z, and all of you that you wouldn't learn in class, or some life lessons about when you were in Ukraine, and Mr. Gem down south, and the stuff that he went through, and the stuff that everyone goes through. And you could walk away from those conversations wow, I really learned something, and I could really use this later in my life, and I'm a different person because of it. So don't be closed off in your textbook and studying all the time, and obviously we all do, we're all studious, but take that minute to go out and learn something outside of the classroom, because that's really what you're going to remember. 3, be thankful for great advisors and those who built you. And Beth, Tom, Sean's not here, all of you guys, I don't really know you, Tom, I'm sorry, but I mean, you were my first president I had, and you gave me those, you always texted me, meeting this time, and honestly, I probably didn't go to the meetings, because I wasn't really that involved freshman year, but you were, the first leader that I saw, and that was great, too. Sean, he's not here, but he's great. Beth, I learned most of what I used this year from you, obviously. You're a great mentor, great inspiration, and thank you for that. So always remember where you come from, such like that. Ms. Z, your calc class really taught me the importance of working hard. I tell you this all the time, I'm not a math person, and I obviously I'm okay with math, but I'm not that passionate about it. But just listening to your stories, and you're, like everyone said, you're a really great person, a really sweet person. And I want to point out that just in general, when you go to these conventions, like that guy with the ponytail from High Tech, he does not give for his kids. Like, he does not care. Some of the advisors, they go in their room, they don't talk to their kids, they sit and have lunch by themselves. These two are there talking to us, they're there and interacting with us, talking about the debates, checking in how we did, even, having fun, laughing with us. That's rare, and it really is. And the more involved I got in this organization, the more I found out that advisors sometimes really don't care. And these two really do care, they really do. And that's a fact. So Missy, thank you for everything. You're the best. You are really like a mother. Like, everyone said that, but you really are. And you're such a sweet person. And sometimes when me and Mr. Gem get into disagreements, probably because he's a little too conservative sometimes, you're the one that's like, you know what, I think you're right sometimes. So thank you for having my back with disagreements with him. And Mr. Gem, words can't describe how I feel about you, honestly. There's some things that me and you, like the bond that we have, I really can't describe sometimes. There are things I know about you that a lot of people don't know, things you know about me a lot of people don't know. And you know how I feel about you. I really can't put it into words. But I just want to let everyone know that always remember the people who care about you and the adults in your life and your mentors, because you can learn a lot from them and they're very important. 4, it's always possible to be a leader. In this club, outside, when you're walking on the street, it's always possible to be a leader. Just because you're not president, just because you're not in cabinet, doesn't mean you can't stand up in a speech, in a debate, and have an opinion that inspires others, or etc., stuff like that. There's always opportunities to get involved on the state level, etc. There's always ways you can become a leader and you can inspire others around you. Because what is a leader? We all have different definitions of that, but ultimately, it's one who takes the initiative and makes a stand, and leads others to other goals and such. So no matter who you are, no matter what position, no matter what role you are, never feel like you're not able to make a difference, because you are. You can. And then 5, always laugh and smile. You don't have to be serious all the time. You really don't. I have so many great memories in Japan. Oh my God. So many funny things. Fall State, my first convention, many funny things that have happened. And JSA wouldn't have been the same if I didn't feel comfortable here. Because there are some clubs and everything I go to and I'm just quiet, I'm listening, I'm okay. But here I actually find fun in the work. And that's what Ms. Z always says, you have to find fun in the work. And I completely have, and it wouldn't be the same without it. And then, I have another one. The next one, take criticism with a grain of salt. Really, people are always going to say something that's wrong with you. People are always going to say, you're not doing this right. You're always going to say this and that. But really, be your own person. And who cares? At the end of the day, who cares what people are saying? Just keep going. It's not that big of a deal. When people say you can't do something, if you think you can and you believe you can, you have the drive and the passion, go for it. Don't listen to what other people have to say, because usually they're not doing much better, so go for it. And then my last one is, when things change, just go with it. Go with the flow. We preach tolerance and acceptance in this club, especially because we're all from different backgrounds and such. So when things change, go with it, adapt, and put your best foot forward in a new situation. And always try to give it your best. And I know next year will be great. I know it will be, 100%. And I know that I'm leaving far away. I know I'm not going to Rutgers or whatever, because everyone's saying that. But I'm leaving far, so I hope I'm not forgotten. And I'd like to think I made an impact on this organization. And I don't really know if I did, but I hope I did impact your lives. So I may have not made this huge impact on JSA, but I really do hope me as a person, or something I did, maybe something I said, something you saw me do, anything, good, bad, whatever, I really hope I did make an impact on your lives. I hope that we all impacted each other in some way, and not I hope, I know we all impacted each other in a way, and that's what counts. All of us here together counts. And I know we're here for JSA, but a group like this is special, and you can't find that anywhere else. You really can't. And that's what counts, all of us together. So I hope everyone has a great year next year. Good luck to all the seniors. I didn't really do shout outs because everyone knows how I feel about them. I mean, I don't have to say it in front of everyone for them to know, sorry. But really, I wish everyone the best of luck, so thank you. Thank you.